We should have left that door open. She is bound to come in here if she sees it closed.
It doesn't matter. We're not safe anywhere in this house.
It's true. The situation is just intolerable.
It's never been this bad. I just got done talking the gardener down from filing a lawsuit against us.
I saw it myself. Oh, she tore into him like Sherman burning Atlanta. She has to be contained.
Well, you know what that means, don't you?
Oh, no. There must be some other way.
Okay, I'm open to suggestions.
Face it, Mr. Q, it's time to swallow your pride.
Now, look, there's no way in hell that I'm just going to take hat in hand and creep over to that reprobate and beg him to move back in here.
Do you really think you can avoid me?
I'm really open to suggestions.
I got a few bones to pick, and I'm starting with you. Just because you are chief of staff, thanks to Daddy and me, does not mean you can go ahead and move my charity guild meeting. First of all, I am completely qualified to be chief of staff, and I don't need you or Edward to put any pressure on it. And second of all, neurology needed the conference room. Fine. Don't let it happen again. If it does, you'll be answering phones to the nurse's station.
Oh.
Now you.
What did I do?
If you hadn't been so busy meddling in ELQ matters that no longer concern you, you would have caught Monica's obvious power play, and you would have given me the heads up. But no! So fine. Both of you, watch your backs. This is war.
But you...
Don't speak.
Got off easy that time.
Alice.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Tracy.
Would you agree that we pay you a generous salary?
Oh, yes, Miss Tracy, very generous. Thank you.
Would it be generous enough for you to keep fresh ice in the bucket, or would that require a raise?
I'll get some more, Tracy, right now. I'll go to the freezer. I'll go to the freezer. I'll get some...
Out! Cowards.
So far, life without Luke seems to be pretty bleak.
There is no Luke. And I am finally facing up to it and moving on.
By making life miserable for everybody around you.
You signing up?
Me? No, fortunately, I'm dead.
Really? You couldn't tell by me.
Why don't you go to Luke? See if the two of you can work this out.
No.
Or don't.
Oh, Luke, come in. Thank you for coming so quickly.
Why am I sneaking in?
Well, you see, you were surprised. Monica and Alice and I have given this matter very serious consideration. And in spite of my grievous apprehension, we have decided to invite you to move back in.
Well, that's very generous. Cynical me, I smell a rat.
Well, of course, there will be some limitations to your behavior.
Well, pal, I don't do limitations.
Get back here, you two-bit freeloader. You don't fool me. You can hardly wait to park your butt on my favorite chair there and have Alice wait on you hand and foot.
Well, apparently you can hardly wait for me to park my butt on your favorite chair. Why?
It's Tracy. She is making our lives hell. You see, my daughter is a horrible, wretched woman, even on one of her rare good days. And losing you has ratcheted this whole thing up to a much higher level. So you see, if you do choose to come back to us, you may sit in my best chair, you can certainly drink my finest scotch, and you can have your pick of the lobsters, and I personally will light my cigar for you to smoke. I'll even rub your shoulders if you're tired.
You keep your mitts off me, and you got a deal.
Oh, thank you from the bottom of my heart. How soon can you move back?
Oh, my bag's in the car. Spanky.
Get him out of here before I have him arrested.
Well, I'll leave you two to work things out among yourselves and use your time wisely, huh?
Pay no attention to my father. He's senile. In fact, I'm thinking of having him committed. I don't want you back. I don't miss you. For the first time since you cursed my life, I feel a wonderful sense of control. It's very empowering. I like it. A lot more than I like you.
If you're so on top of the world, why are you making life such a bitter pill for your family? Look, Tracy, I know you're pissed at me. Maybe I deserve it. And maybe I don't. But the point is, bring your anger to the source. Yell at me. Smack me over the head with a Ming vase. Do whatever the hell it is that you need to do so that we can get over this and get back to being us.
There's no us. There's you, who married me for my money, and then there's me, the delusional one, who thinks you actually cared about me.
Care about you? No. Tracy, I love you.
Luke, I'm the backup wife. A position, I might add, that I am resigning. Get out!
Mr. Luke, don't give up. You belong here with me, with all of us.
I
with
second
us.
that. I
Whatever
second for the
Tracy
moment.
says is irrelevant because this happens to be my house.
Yes, because my brother gave it to you.
And you can stay here as long as you like.
Thank you, Dr. Quartermaine.
You're welcome. How about a cocktail? Can I get you one?
Well, you know, I wouldn't mind a nice big glass of Edward's Private Reserve.
Idea, right away.
So, wife, this could actually work for you. You know? I mean, if absence makes the heart grow fonder, misery loves company.
And you just let those toes dry, Mr. Luke, before putting your slipper back on.
You know, it's amazing. Those slippers look exactly like mine.
Oh, well, I knew you wouldn't mind, Mr. Q.
Well,
If you do mind, Edward, I can rejoin my slippers. They're in my dank, tiny little cabin over at the Haunted Star.
oh, no, I wouldn't hear of it. Anything that we can do for a man who brought peace and quiet back into this house is a small price to pay.
Yes, have you thought about what you'd like for dinner, Luke?
Did someone mention lobster?
Whoa, lobster it is. Uh-oh, who's going to tell Cook?
Oh, I'll go into that lion's den for Mr. Luke.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
You're welcome.
Oh, wife, how does lobster for dinner sound?
I don't have time.
You going somewhere?
Oh, you bet your sweet coddled ass I am. Hi, Tracy Quartermaine. Yeah. Could you prepare the company jet, please? I'm flying to the Dominican Republic tonight. That's right. I'm getting a divorce.